The first time I fell in love with comedy was, I was maybe like 11 years old, and I remember sitting at home with my whole family, and my mom was upset about something, and then Bill Cosby came on television, and then she just started laughing, and I was like, this is cool, it relaxes women.
Before I just say something about John, I just want to give it up for my good friend Anele, who's here. I love Anele. Many of you guys know she's a radio personality, but what you don't know is she also did stunts on the movie Precious.
I moved up from Durban in 2010 because at the time Durban comedy was very quiet. Like you'd do a gig and they'd give you 50 Rand and then you still had to pay your bill. So like there was nothing in Durban. There were a couple gigs. You used to perform to 12 people and there may be like a handful of comics. And it just got to a point where, because I never had a day job from the time I started comedy. So like my mom said to me, if you're gonna do this seriously, then go all the way. Like if Joburg's the place you need to be, then go to Joburg. So I came up on a bus, stayed in a cottage in Melville, and then I just started gigging. And slowly but surely things picked up.
But this is my thing with the xenophobic attacks. How come we don't attack all foreigners?
Yeah.
We're very selective with the foreigners we choose to attack. Like, how come we don't attack the Chinese? But we're afraid of the Chinese. Because you know they'll smack us. You'll be somewhere in Checkers and a guy's just gonna jump out from behind the noodles. It's like, hey.
I like to create characters in my comedy that come from my childhood or my family, or just normal day people that we all come across, and sort of exaggerate them a bit for laughs. It's fun. It's fun when you paint a picture in your comedy, and then people kind of follow the story a lot better. When a comedian has his own voice or his own opinions, or he or she, you bring in an audience because there's so many millions of other people who have a similar thought. That's how you get a niche audience who like the way you think about something, you know? So I think a good comedian is somebody who's just confident in himself and saying, okay, this is what I believe, this is what I'm gonna talk about. And it comes down to literally talking about what you know.
I don't care how sexy you are, how drop-dead gorgeous you are. If your toes look like they're fought in a struggle, you know those knick-knack toes?
Like, it's so cool. If you're ever watching a show, like if you're watching from that side or on stage, you see people when they laugh, they move their body like this. And I was thinking about it, it's literally them agreeing with you. They're laughing and nodding their heads like, finally somebody's saying it. And you're the voice of many people. So I think that's the beautiful part where you get confident enough. And as artists, I think we do have a responsibility to shed light on these situations. With Joburg, you just feel like if you're at home for too long, you're missing out.